Hey there, whoever you are. Um, I'm Robert, and I lead growth and marketing here with my good friend Heidi. Heidi, say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone.
And we just wanted to spend a little bit of time just talking about Arise and the growth that we've seen in the sales and marketing organization, how we're super excited about getting A-level talent to come support our journey here at Arise, growing and scaling this business. A little bit about Arise, if you don't know much about us. But Arise is absolutely changing the way the world works, creating distributed economic opportunity for service partners or agents who work in the gig economy, of which there's over 38 million people now, Heidi, in the gig economy. So there's a lot of people that want to work in this way. And what we do is we identify enterprise clients like the Intuits, like the Home Depots of the world, who are looking to have exemplary service for their customers. And we connect them with these amazing gig agents on the Arise platform to provide those services. And that's all in short of it, that's what we do. We do that in the US, we do it in the UK, we do it in Canada, and we're so excited that we're doing it in Jamaica, India now, and Belize. And we're looking forward to adding other countries this year as well. So, I know Heidi's excited about all these countries we can sell in.
This is amazing. And not only is it what we do, but it's what we've been doing for over 25 years. So
That's right.
We are a virtual first company.
Yeah, digitally native. Think about that.
Digitally native. How cool is that?
Yeah. And we never had to make the pivot. And I think what most companies have found now, right, Heidi, is doing remote work isn't as easy as many thought about it. So why not use the expert like Arise? And that's what we're doing. We're selling these expert services to these enterprise companies. Yeah. I've been doing it for over 13 years now. In this company, formerly leading operations and moving to sales and marketing, because I just wanted to evangelize what we do for all the other customers I know that need a complementary solution like Arise to their existing services. And that's why I'm excited about the growth of the business and how now more than ever, we're on the precipice of buyer interest in GigCX and buyer desire around GigCX and how it can be a great solution for their business. So I'm stoked about our aggressive growth goals, which creates great opportunity for folks who are looking to join the firm as a BD executive, of which Heidi did in a very senior capacity here over the last year. So Heidi, you've had a very successful sales career. Over 35 years you've been doing it, an author, helping, heels to deals. So this. So you would have had many choices. Why'd you decide to continue your successful sales career at Arise?
Yeah, so it was a big decision as I was thinking through what I wanted my next move to be. As you mentioned, I've been in the industry a long time. I've really had a lot of, I've been blessed to have a lot of success, but I've been in the brick and mortar space primarily, and I was looking for a new challenge, not only to step into a leadership role where my voice would be heard and that I would have the ability to actually affect change. So culture was a big part of it, a part of my decision, because I love the culture that's been created at Arise. But even more than that, understanding that the gig economy is here to stay, and the fact that Arise is a digitally native company that didn't just pivot or lift and shift their brick and mortar operations to a virtual environment was really interesting to me. It seemed like a great growth opportunity to go and sell some new and exciting things, but to also be able to come in at a time when an organization is, like you said, on the precipice of growth, and also completely transforming the BPO industry. So I think it's a pretty exciting place to be right now. The other thing I just want to mention is I love and continue to love our service partner story and journey. For me, as you know, I've up for many years have been a diversity, equity, and inclusion advocate. That component of a company and an organization's commitment to D&I is really important to me. And I saw that firsthand, but the fact that we're helping particularly women and women of color step in, run their own businesses, and be able to you know, have work around their life versus the other way around, was really, really important to me. And I love that story. Because we're creating jobs, we're creating opportunities, particularly at a time when women were forced to leave the workforce.
100%. Yep. There's no doubt about that. Definitely one of the things I'm most passionate about being here as well. What do you enjoy most about selling Arise services? I think you shared a lot of that, but is there anything else you'd add about like why do you enjoy selling the services that Arise offers to customers?
Yeah, I think we, because of our platform and the flexibility of our platform, we have a really unique business model, and our ability to actually staff part-time people, service partners, and then craft a solution that actually mirrors how our customers' volumes are flowing into their call center operation is definitely unique. The level of flexibility that we can provide on an intraday basis, you know, interweek basis to support seasonal requirements, I think is unprecedented in the industry. So that's easy to sell, right? Like that's I love selling that. The other thing that I really love that is unique about our organization, and it comes from our, you know, digital first mentality, is our learning, you know, learning and approach to learning. Not only is learning as a service, but our ability to come in and help customers transform how they, you know, how they deliver learning in a virtual environment. Back to, you know, a lot of organizations, not just BPO, our BPO competitors, but you know, internal operations also lifted and shifted their internal companies. Learning was a big issue and continues to be a big challenge for a lot of these organizations. So we're helping them transform that and think about their business differently.
It's definitely a problem that we're able to help solve, which is exciting, right? Like our goal is to help solve problems for these customers. And, you know, Arise has created an ecosystem of solutions for customers that are complementary, that you can't get from others, right? So we like to say, like, only with Arise can you reduce FT by 14% and still achieve service levels, right? Exactly. Especially now more than ever with the current macroeconomic situation, that has power and impact for customers, and we feel comfortable making a statement like that. So we're excited that others might be willing to help us pitch that narrative to other customers, so we get more folks on the Arise Kool-Aid, because it tastes really good. Why? So listen, brass tacks. Like, why would a sales leader leave their current gig that they've been at for maybe years, knocking it out of the park, and come join Arise?
Well, first of all, if you're just over selling brick and mortar and you really want a new challenge and to do something different that's going to change the world, then this is the opportunity for you. So, you know, at 35 years, I'm like, okay, yeah, I've done it, been there, done that. This is definitely a new challenge, and I'm learning some new things even after a 35-year career. So, so that's the one thing. Second is, frankly, our compensation plan is unprecedented in the industry. So if you're motivated by money, which most of A players, me included, it's not the most important thing, but certainly for any A player, for any A player, you know, none of us work for our salaries, right? Like, we're all motivated by the upside. So call us, check it out, because I will tell you, there's no compensation package in the industry that's better than ours. And the culture is just awesome, right? Like, it's this perfect balance of, you know, work, but also a ton of fun. And so, yeah, that's, you know, that's why I would think somebody would want to come and join us, because
I agree.
We have fun.
I agree.
Working,
we're
and changing
fun.
the world all at the same time.
We're fun. You make money, and you're well rewarded for helping us grow the business. And it's probably similar yet different, so it allows you to flex a little bit of muscle and really get you to that next level.
And I'll tell you, as a salesperson, you know, if you're working for one of the big guys, and I won't name names, but you know, it's like you're one of 50 salespeople, and and they're already, $1 billion and beyond.
Yeah.
You can join a company that really is in a fast growth mode. I mean, we're looking to
100%.
double the size of our organization in the next, by 2025, almost double. Well, if we visualize it, we will definitely double.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Inside
That's
joke.
right.
But anyway, but yeah, I mean, that if you're a salesperson that's all about driving growth, then this is an organization you want to be a part of.
Yeah, and fast, and I would say kind of fast ramp to proficiency from the perspective of like, we are going to get this done by 2025. We will double the size of the company by 2025. And we're committed to doing that. So there's no doubt that for someone who wants great culture, who wants to kind of maximize their commission capabilities, right? And knows the industry well, that this will be a great place for you to do all three of those things. I think to your point, Heidi, as well, right? Like when you're one of the big players, even maybe, mid-sized player like Arise is in the space, and you're competing with others who have a very similar story, that can arguably be a bit more complicated when you've got, player A, player B, player C, all in the, let's say, the $5 billion plus range, right? Solution's relatively the same, right? So it's really going to come down to relationship, right? But if you have the relationships and you come here with a complementary solution to what these other players provide, that gives you a much higher potential for win rate because you're giving the customer something different that they don't get from the other players today. So if that's something you believe would be critical for your network, to even resell some of the customers that you've already sold in your past, right? That you can give them an and, not an or, that could be pretty impactful for a sales leader to come in and maximize their ability to contribute to the organization. So listen, we're stoked. I'm stoked about this business. Heidi's stoked about this business. And we're looking for other folks who are A players to join the business. And we've got a great team now. We're looking to expand on that. Results matter. There's no doubt about that. But if you're an A player in the BPO space today, and you believe you've got a strong network of individuals that you can offer a complementary solution like Arise to, then I can't think of a reason in the world why you wouldn't give us an opportunity to have a conversation. That's what I think.
Oh, I'm in 100% agreement.
So I know everyone who's listening to this will be like, well, of course they agree. They work there. But I would say test us on it. Listen to what we've said today, and work with our team to kind of coordinate some time with Heidi or I, and let's have tough conversations about like why this is a good decision for you or why it's not a good decision for you at the end of the day. But press us on some of the stuff that we talked about today. We'd love the opportunity to talk with you about it. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with us.
Yeah, and check out www.arise.com because all our jobs are listed.
That's right.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.